Hi, I am Jiten Pant and I have helped many scientists, engineers and researchers successfully navigate the EB1A process alongside experienced immigration attorneys at Green Scientist. If you are watching this, you may be wondering, why do some people get EB1A rejected even when they are highly talented and have a strong profile? Today, I am going to explain EB1A petition from scratch in a way that anyone can understand and show you exactly why rejections happen and how to avoid them. Even if you have zero knowledge about EB1A, by the end of this video, you will understand what is the final merits determination or FMD, why USCIS sometimes rejects strong petitions, how to strengthen your petition strategically. Think of this as a step-by-step guide to make your EB1A petition as strong as possible. Now, what is EB1A and why it matters? I have prepared another video which in detail cover this, but let us briefly understand. Let's start from the beginning. The EB1A Green Card is a US permanent residency option for people with extraordinary ability. Extraordinary ability means these specific things. You are among the top experts in your field and your work has real impact and recognition internationally. Unlike other green cards, EB1A does not require an employer. You can apply on your own, which gives you more control over your career. There are two ways to qualify. Number one is to win a major internationally recognized award like a Nobel Prize or Fields Medal, or the second way is to meet at least 3 out of 10 criteria defined by USCIS. And I have covered this in detail again in a separate video, please watch that. But these criteria includes publications and citations, original contributions of major significance, judging the work of others like reviewing papers or grant proposals, membership in prestigious organizations and award, and there are other criteria. Again, watch the other video. And this may all sound simple, right? But here's the catch. Most petitions fail even if the candidate is talented and meet at least 3 out of 10 criteria. So let us understand why meeting 3 criteria is not enough. Many people think that if I meet 3 criteria, I'll get approved. This is wrong. USCIS does have a second step called final merits determination. Think of this step as a holistic review, like a professor grading your thesis. They do not just check boxes, they look at the overall impact of your work. So these are the specific questions USCIS or the officer is asking. Are you truly one of the top people in your field? Have you received sustained recognition internationally or nationally? Do your contributions change the way people work or think in your field? Let's take an example here. There are 100 scientists who publish papers, but only 5 of them transform their entire field. EB1A is for these 5 people. Not everyone who has published, but those who can prove that they are among the top. So even if you meet 3 criteria, USCIS asks, does this person stand out globally? So how USCIS evaluates your evidence? And this makes a lot of difference between an approval or a rejection. USCIS does not just count criteria. They analyze how strong your evidence is. So here's what they are looking for. One is independent versus dependent letters. Letters from your supervisors, your employer, or collaborators carry less weightage because they are perceived as biased. Letters from independent experts who do not work with you are much stronger because it shows impact beyond your lab or employer. Did your work influence policy, industry, standard, other labs, or clinical practice? So consistency is equally important. Do your publications, awards, presentations, and media mentions tell a cohesive story of extraordinary ability? If your evidence is disjointed or contradictory, even strong achievements may fail. So think of it like storytelling. Think of your petition like storytelling. Your achievements are chapters. If they do not connect, the reader or the USCIS officer won't understand your true influence. Now, I would also like to tell you what are the common final merit determination traps where a lot of applications go wrong. Here are the top mistakes that lead to rejection. One is the checklist mentality. People think that filing just to tick 3 boxes without showing impact will work, but it does not. Overstating claims, saying major contribution without proof that others adopted or cited your work. Third is weak recommendation letters. Generic praise from supervisors or colleagues or your bosses do not help. Number 4, lack of context. So you may have achievements and they might be strong locally, but final merit determination evaluates field-wide significance. For example, you may have a paper with 50 citations in a small journal, and it may meet the criteria technically, but final merit determination asks this specific question: is this recognized internationally and is this work groundbreaking? Number 5, other common petition weaknesses. So what are the other common petition weaknesses? Poor narrative. So a poor narrative is when your achievements are listed without connecting them into the story of impact. It also means that the evidence are inconsistent. For example, claiming original contribution but without any proof of adoption by others. There is no strategic positioning, which basically means that you are filing too early, missing independent letters, or not aligning evidence with USCIS language. You have to remember this if you really want your EB1A gets approved. EB1A is as much about strategy and presentation as it is about achievement. Number 6, how to strengthen your final merit determination. Here's how to maximize your chances. You should frame your narrative around your influence, the external influence beyond your employer. You should be able to show how your work changed your field or solved a big problem. Your petition should use truly independent letters, for example, experts who can compare you to peers globally, and show adoption or replication of your work by others. If you have patents or if your work has made policy impact or widely cited methods, they will help you prove real-world influence. You should also highlight original contributions, clearly explaining why your work is unique and not just incremental. And you should also try to combine all these criteria strategically. You should connect, for example, say awards, publications, and presentation into one cohesive story of impact. This is what you need to do. Think of your EB1A petition as a research paper for USCIS. Every paragraph, every letter, every document should prove your extraordinary ability. And before I finish this video, here are my key takeaways. Most EB1A denials happen not because candidates lack talent or evidence, but because the petition is borderline. And the reason for that is that it was poorly framed or rushed. Meeting 3 criteria is just the first step. The final merit determination, like I said, it asks about the sustained acclaim, independent recognition, field-wide impact, and without a strong, cohesive story, even eligible petitions are bound to fail. Because success of EB1A is about strategic storytelling, high-quality independent letters and other evidences, clear evidence of being elite in your field, which means you are among the top of the top in your field of endeavor. And I also want you to know that if you want, I can share a step-by-step checklist to make your EB1A petition final merit determination proof. And in my next video, I might include exactly how to structure your evidence, rank your recommendation letters, tell a cohesive story USCIS cannot ignore. Click the evaluation form that I have provided in the very first comment, and you may also look up for this in the description for a personalized review. So if you want Green Scientist to review your profile and let you apply with confidence, fill up the evaluation form. Let's make sure USCIS sees the extraordinary recognition that you have already achieved, and make sure that your petition get approved the first time without denial.